Welcome everyone, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be beginning a preview playthrough of Dark Envoy. This is a game that was developed by Event Horizon, the same company that made Tower of Time, one of my favorite role-playing games of all time, I might add. So, let's get started on a new game. We get to edit two characters, Malachi and Kayla, both of whom are in their underoos at the moment. Let's pick a face. Sure, that's a good enough face. Skin color. I don't know, that one, I guess. What do we got for hair choices? We can go bald and make ourselves like a monk. We could go slick back evil look. We can go sort of shaved side pony. Shaved side slick back. Okay, got it. Full pony with braids. Kinda looks like a samurai, honestly. Alright, moving on. Tousled hair, of course. Sort of looks like a Asterion a little bit from Baldur's Gate 3, kinda, honestly. I don't remember what color Asterion's eyebrows were. Let's make Asterion. Asterion doesn't have facial hair, though. I don't think it's hard to tell. I think that's probably the closest one to Asterion, I think. Let's give him a little bit of guy liner. We'll turn down the opacity because I don't think he's... I don't remember what Asterion looks like. It's weird. Let's give him some scars. Are we just picking Geralt at this point? Kinda. Anyways, what about war paint? We can give him something, maybe. Actually, that's kind of cool. I like that one. I want like a, not a white though. Maybe like a darker color. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna go with this one. I think that one looks kind of cool. All right, good enough class. Okay, we get to choose from 4 different classes here. We can do Warrior, which gives us a bunch of hit points, it looks like. Some, I'm assuming stamina or energy or something like that. I'm just gonna pause for 2 seconds. My throat's a little stuffy today for some reason. Anyways, Warrior also gets Dash, charge in the target direction, dealing 40 damage, and inflicting Shaken on all enemies in your path. Interesting. We can also get Iron Skin, gain 100 magic shield and 30 armor for 15 seconds. Pretty good. Rangers have less hit points, gain less hit points per level, have more energy/stamina or something, and less carrying capacity, maybe? I'm not quite sure what that is. Toxic Bomb throws a toxic bomb at the target, target area, dealing 30 poison or toxic damage or something like that, and inflicting Confuse on all enemies in a 3-meter radius. Creates a surface that lasts for 5 seconds, inflicting poison, so it's poison damage. Status Synergy is Confused, deals an additional 30 damage, and inflicts Berserk on enemies with Confused. Also, Blast Roll in a chosen direction, leaving behind a toxic bomb that explodes after 2 seconds, dealing 20 something damage, poison damage I guess, and 20 fire damage, and inflicting Vulnerable for 20 seconds on enemies within 3 meters. Status Synergy is Vulnerable, deals an additional 20 poison, 20 fire damage, and inflicts Poisoned, 10-second burn, 10 seconds on enemies with Vulnerable. Oh, Poisoned, 10 seconds, burn, 10 seconds on enemies with Vulnerable. There we go. Interesting. Engineer looks like a sniper type class. Shocking Ground generates an electric surface in a 12-meter drawn path that lasts for 6 seconds, inflicts charge 10 seconds, stun 1 second on entry, and deals 12 electrical damage per second. Pretty okay. Shock Bolt fires an electric blast at the target, dealing at 60 electronic damage or lightning damage or whatever, and inflicting charge for 10 seconds and stun for 4 seconds. Status Energy is Vulnerable. If the target's vulnerable, the projectile bounces off to an additional enemy within 5 meters, dealing 40 energy damage to that person, no lightning damage. The Adept gets Ice Bolts, which are 3 bolts of ice, dealing 30 frost damage and inflicting Frostbite and Vulnerable. Status Synergy is Frostbite. If the target already has Frostbite, inflict Freeze for 4 seconds instead. Also, Mana Shield protects the caster with a shield. That'll last for 30 seconds or until destroyed. It has 100 strength. When destroyed, the barrier explodes, pushing away all enemies within 2 meters. with weak force and inflicting knockdown for 3 seconds. I think I'm gonna choose Engineer. That sounds cool. Oh, we get to... Oh, there's specializations. Okay. Oh, these are available at different levels. Okay. We can eventually become a Technomancer, a living conduit who's able to channel electrifying magic and communicate with machines. The Technomancer hits enemies with a staggering performance that leaves everyone stunned. Inquisitor. Strict and cold individuals who strike fear even into the most battle-hardened soldiers. The Inquisitor can drain enemies of their power and use it against them. Constructor, genius inventor able to field both miraculous and lethal machinery. The Constructor fights from the back line, sending multitudes of constructs against the enemy. That's the way I'm going to go, I think. Constructor sounds cool. We have to be level 7 for that, though, so that's going to be a little ways away. We have 5 points. Now, here's what I don't know. What do we need as an engineer? Do we need to master? Well, I guess we can find it. Okay. So, at level 10, we get weapon skill +1. And then at level 15, every 6th attack ignores all defenses. Weapon skill +1 again at level 20. And at level 25, every 3rd attack ignores all defenses. Speed gives us movement speed, dodge, movement speed, dodge at 10, 15, 20, and 25 respectively. Endurance gives us health, elemental resistance, health, elemental resistance at the same intervals. Power gives us max mana plus 10%, weapon skill +1, max mana, and skill mana costs -10. Might be useful for this class, I'm not entirely sure yet, we'll figure that out. And Mastery gives us crit damage. After a skill is cast, increase critical chance by 25 for 5 seconds. Critical damage again increased, and each weapon attack restores 10 hit points and 3 mana, which is pretty damn good. So I think, do I want to go might? Do I want to be a shooty? Do I want to go power? I mean, I'm going to be using a lot of bolt-related and power stuff, so I think maybe power is the way to go. Let's get that extra mana in there. Sure, it's worth a shot. Okay, we get to choose our equipment, apparently. Okay, so we can choose to be a rifleman. Sit at the back, ping things off. We get basic leather boots, and I guess some gloves. Okay, so we just get to choose which set we want. Okay, so rifles, crossbows, which have 0.5. These shoot less often. That shoots more often, but does less damage. That is a melee weapon, obviously, and that's a pistoli with a shield, so that's a frontline sort of situation. I don't really want him to be frontline, so do I even want a frontline character to start with? Let's just grab this equipment. It'll be fine, and we'll edit Kayla now. Alright, Kayla is... yeah, that's good. Leave that alone. Let's see what hairstyles girls get. The braided one. Long, sort of shoulder-length locks. She's got like a... I don't know the name of that is, like the side swipe hairstyle. The buns, the double buns with the long bangs, long framing bangs. Looks like, who's the character from The Expanse? I'm drawing a blank on the name now. Shoot. One of the characters from The Expanse looks kind of like her. Oops. Next hair. Ooh, I didn't want to do that. Keep the hair normal for now, I just wanted to take a look. Normal sort of high bang and mid pony, I guess. Sweet back hair. Actually, that's kind of cool. And bald. I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with this... which one? I'm going to go with that. No, not that one. This one. I'm going to go with that one. We're going to make your hair blondish. No, that looks like she wants to speak with my manager a little bit. Let's go with a different hairstyle then. Sweet back gold? Alright, fine. Good enough. Eyebrows are fine. Let's get it to be the same color as her hair. Eye color. I actually really like that eye color. Keep that the same. Makeup type. That's too gothy. Nah. No. I guess we can change the color. And the face. Yeah. The word that I can't... whoa, that's a very Joker look. Sort of a... There we go. It's a very nice makeup. Alright. Something that'll complement her. Yeah, something like that. You can also go with like a purple. That clashes too much. With that, we'll get the same lip. And we'll just tone it down a little. And tone this down just a little bit. Actually, it gives me a little bit... Oh, that's just for the cat's eye. That's not even for the eyeshadow. Oh well, good enough. Scars, now it's fine. War paint. Kind of looks cool. Same one, similar one. Actually, I want that one. Let's make it something really cool, like... No, that's the same color. We need something that really stands out. Not that one, though. I'm gonna go with this one. It stands out, it's pretty cool. Let's go. Class. I'm gonna go with depth with her, I think. We can choose between an elementalist, combat medic, or a summoner. Ooh, summoner. Do we want to make an entire summoner party? It might be kind of fun, just summoning things all the time. Let's do it. Alright. And we're gonna go power again with her. Our group's gonna get murdered in the beginning, I have a feeling, but whatever. Let's give her wands. I think that's probably a better choice than the staff. Probably wands shoot, right? I'm guessing. What's a prism do? This is 2 wands. This is a prism and basic gloves. Or give her 2 gauntlets to do punching things, but I don't want her to do punching things. So let's give her the battle mage set. That sounds pretty okay. Summary. We have an adept and an engineer. Good enough. I don't know how to play this game yet, so we're going to go on normal. Normal sounds pretty good for now. We might, when we do the real playthrough later on, play something a little more difficult, but I don't know how this is going to go at the moment. So we'll see.
John is as remarkable as any world filled with mystery and magic. Quite remarkable indeed. Many centuries have passed since the first humans settled here. They all came from a faraway world, elbowing their way through an already frail peace between the old races. The elves, shadows, and Kranites, united in a government they called the League, kept these newcomers under close scrutiny. Though humans struggled to control the innate magic of this alien planet, they compensated for it with marvelous technology. Mana-fueled inventions became the foundation of a great empire. There was no end to their aspirations, which constantly incited the League's suspicion. Eventually, it could only mean war. War of ideas. War of principles. War to bring or halt the change. The conflict quickly escalated, threatening to bring an end to the world as they know it. Few places remain out of its reach. One such place is a settlement known only as the City of Bones, home to the unlikely heroes of this story. It sits safely in the desert, surrounded by nothing but sand and ruins left by the mysterious ancients. The world is more than just the Empire and the League, after all. There are things far greater, but also more terrifying than the war between them. That's what drives Malachi and Kayla to scour the ruins in search of knowledge and treasure. A pair of siblings as remarkable as the world they were born in. Quite remarkable indeed. They call themselves relic hunters, searching for the forgotten remnants of those who are long gone, hoping to learn from the past and keep whatever dangers they find safely buried under the sands. But they have a much greater destiny to fulfill. The gears of fate were put in motion long before they became pawns in this game.
Whispering Sands. Not exactly my favorite place in the world.
Don't complain, Mal. We're lucky to be away from this madness that spreads everywhere.
That's true. Living at the edge of the world has its perks. Hey, But if you had to choose a side in the war, would you rather go with the League or the Empire?
We know very little about their motives and agendas, so how would we decide that?
I was just asking hypothetically. You don't have to take everything so seriously. But anyway, since we're here to check the entrance seals again, why don't we split up to cover the ground faster?
All right, activity was reported by the northern entrance, so let's meet up near the ruins, just in case.
Ooh, I was very, very fast on the camera there. Okay. I'm gonna quickly take a look at the... I think the dialogue volume's a little quiet. And it seems sort of... not muted, but like... muffled a little? I don't know, whatever. We'll figure it out. I think I've set attack somehow by accident. How do I turn this off? There we go. Maybe? Nope. The statue of the ancients, one of the many remnants of their mysterious disappearance. Let's right click to move. And we got things to kill. What are these again? Shocking ground, electric surface, in a path that lasts for 6 seconds, and shocking bolt. What is tactical mode? How do I get to tactical mode? You went too fast. Okay. Tab switches it on and off. Okay. Pretty easy. Current HP, wounded HP, magic shield. We have
Sure, why
no
not?
noticeable magic shield at the moment. Detection range. Oh, that's super fast. Okay, I didn't realize that was incredibly quick. Let's turn that way down. Still pretty fast. Oops. That's a
Gotcha.
little, well, up and down is now. Up and down is a little less fast. Or, yeah, than side to side, but whatever. Good enough. There's a teleporter here.
Those things are so damn convenient. I just wish they worked for longer distances as well.
We're about to be attacked. Let's turn off the map. There's definitely a dude over here to fight. I think we're fine to attack. I don't think we need to
There they
spend any
are.
more power.
Shouldn't have messed with me.
Oh, there's a new person, though. Run away! There's sand dunes happening here.
Time to get our hands dirty.
That path thing is really good.
Got him!
I think combat is complete. Will the quicksand go away on its own, or do I have to dodge it from now on? 2 whole gold. Nice. It's gonna take me a hot minute to get used to using right click for movement.
Let's get going.
Alright, moving up a little bit more. More scorpions. Units in cover receive 50% less damage on ranged attacks. Covers may break after blocking too many strikes. Units don't benefit from cover if they're engaged in melee combats. Okay.
Gotcha!
Let's draw a thing. That one's got a lot of light. Ooh. Why isn't W working? There we go. We took a little bit of damage there, but it seems like we're healing up a little as well. Do we heal up to full out of combat? Looks like we might. That's the exploding cactus. We should not hit that. It'll blow up in our face and deal a bunch of damage,
not?
probably. There's a bunch of these guys. We need more energy, though. We're running low, I think. Oh no, there we go. It was just on cooldown or something.
Get
Yeah, just stand back here and shoot.
Come up.
That path thing is super powerful at this point of the game.
Let's get going.
Maybe we should have been on a higher difficulty, but that's okay. There's a dead body here. This person was shot in the back. It appears he was trying to run away from someone.
If this isn't one of those trusty old, or dare I say, ancient healing fountains.
There's a
Let's
healing
get
fountain we
going.
can heal at. We don't need to at the moment, though. Like, alt. Oh, alt lets you change angle. Okay,
Sure, why not?
good to know. There's definitely something over there. Who's that? An outlaw. Oh, we're sending a quicksand again. Do we want to kill him? Is he an enemy? He's definitely an enemy. Okay. Well, let's go like this.
Gotcha.
And then we go like that. I need to die pretty quick.
Gone with the wind.
Man, that skill's good. I'm gonna level that up. I don't know how to level things up yet, but if I can level up that skill's
Let's get
damage,
going.
I'm gonna do that. That's such a great skill. Don't blow that up.
Seriously? More?
Ooh, there's a big dude. Ruby Lasher. Run! Don't just stand there and take a shot. Come on, man. You can move while your bolt's going through the air.
Move fast.
I don't think I need
Shouldn't
to
have
use
messed
any
with
more
me.
abilities at the moment. Okay, well, he's got some loot. Another 2 gold. Let's sneak through the quicksand. Thoroughly plundered
not?
chest and a mining deposit, which gives us 4 things. 4 irons. How close are we to a level? How fast do we level up in this game? That's another good thing we should check out. EXP is 87 out of 1,000, so we are nowhere close to a level. There's treasure over here, though. Let's take a look. There's a scavenger note and a chest. The chest has the chest plate, which is heavy armor, which I don't think we can wear, or we shouldn't wear. Handwritten note with a poorly drawn portrait attached to it. Beware of this guy. He's a liar. Promise good deals, give us some counterfeit crap, don't do business with him. Sadly, the portrait barely resembles a human to begin with. And all of the things will be in the codex, apparently. There's a weird shield thing going on here. Alright, let's go to the temple entrance, I guess. Wait.
Sealed shut. The job here is done. Kayla's probably waiting for me already.
Oh, we had to check that, and now this is open. Okay. Gotcha. There's Kayla over there.
Gotcha.
Okay, let's just blast this one. There's a second one. You should be able to shoot around corners. That's not cool. Oh, he's like right in melee with me. Let's just blast it. We're taking a lot of unnecessary damage here. Oh well. What's he got for loot? More 2
Sure,
gold.
why not?
Wealthy crab or scorpion things in this game. They'll have 2 gold.
Taking a nap so early in the day.
Mal, I swear that if you...
Fine. I'll save my jokes for later. Are you okay?
Yeah, thanks. Didn't expect a stun trap in the middle of nowhere.
Do you have any idea who might have set it up? Or is it beyond the reach of your all-embracing wisdom?
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Of course, but I'll stop now. Strange, though, that it still had a charge left.
Let's be careful. Have you found anything unusual?
Just a lone angry scavenger. Nothing to worry about. Right, let's check the last entrance and we're good to go.
Alrighty. Let's continue on.
Sounds interesting.
Grouped up our group. There's going to be a lot of enemies. So her attacks are Ice Bolts and the Mana Shield, which means that she is probably the closest thing we have to a tank at the moment. really need the healing fountain right now. We'll save it for later in case we get destroyed. Let's advance forward. There's a lot of enemies up there. Like, a lot of enemies. There's also some enemies over here.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
What do you
And we select
propose?
her and we go Ice Bolt.
You shouldn't have messed with me.
On my way.
And then she goes backwards. Oh, wait. Yeah, that was easy.
Let's get going.
Thoroughly destroyed those things.
Aren't those Empire tents? What are they doing here?
A Marauder Great Axe.
They're not camping, that's for sure.
Which unfortunately
Thank you
is
for the valuable input.
useless for all of our characters at the moment. Same with the Imperial Sword. We need wands. Actually,
Sure.
did that wand we pick up have more DPS than her current wand? No, it is the same. No, it's magic. So it has +5 crit chance. At the very least, it's slightly better than what she's wearing.
Sure.
Alright, I think the best way to deal with this upcoming fight is going to be that lightning path thing. Put Kayla in the front with a mana shield, and that'd be it.
More trouble on our way.
Okay. That one's shooting at us.
Gone with a win.
I think that's pretty much all of the big ones you have to kill.
Knock him out.
Not too shabby. Maybe that explosive plant would have helped out
Just
too.
a little walk.
There's another chest up ahead. Sorry for the quick pause there. I finally got whatever's in my throat out, which was a very good feeling. Let's finish this up. Marauder Spear, two-handed polearm. There's Barrier. Encounter barriers indicate a difficult combat ahead. Once you start a battle inside, you'll not be able to move out of the area, but allied units can still join the fight. Is there a quick save? Yes, I did a quick save. Let's see what happens when we go into the zone. There's a healing thing up there, so that's a plus. And there's a waypoint as well.
There they are.
Get that party started.
Here they are.
You mana shield. Do that, and then you do that.
Come up it.
Sorry about that.
Enemy reinforcements. Oh, that's never a good sign. Okay, so there's more coming from behind us, but I
What's the
think we'll be
plan?
okay if we go with this. That one died. There's more coming from this side.
Got this one.
Let's pause. Do that. Do that.
Knowledge is the key to victory.
We gotta move.
Watch my back.
Use a mana shield so she can take hits. We have no mana left, so all we can do is shoot. He's pretty good at taking shots. Really wish we had more mana on our main character to do another path thing, but nothing we can do about that at the moment. There's another enemy coming this way. Pull back.
Gotcha.
Okay, moving forward. I think we got them all. Might actually be a useful time to use the healing thing at this point. So we can check
Sure,
on the
why
last thing it says. There's also a teleporter here we
Sure.
already picked up. Before checking on the last temple, I'm going to go up here a little bit more and
Gotcha.
just see what's... Oh, there's a big dude. Do we want to fight the big guy? Brood Mother. Lots of hit points. pretty good damage.
Let's get going.
Get into cover. That was not the best use of that, but whatever. He is taking that damage like a champ, though. Who's being attacked? Oh, it's her. Okay, so mana shield up.
Be careful, enemies up ahead.
Yes.
Just no choice.
They're taking so much damage. Brood Mother is not dead yet.
They don't stand a chance.
I find this thing is actually working out pretty well for us, though.
Trouble on our way.
Maybe more troubles on our way.
Take that!
Okay. Looks like we got that pretty easily. Let's take care of the
Another
loot
camp?
situation.
This wasn't just a random patrol.
Bringing half the Empire here.
There's
Look at all
also a
this
chest
gear.
with a crystal dagger,
Yeah, they're
unique.
definitely not camping.
But super special.
What are they even doing
Not
so far south? I hope they stay away from our city.
great for our current characters, but still, nice dagger. Stage 3 complete. Recon squad advanced inside the ruins, suffered heavy casualties in skirmishes with aggressive fauna and local bandits, requesting reinforcements.
Sure, why not?
Alright, well, let's head down. How much experience do we get from those fights? We're at 288 now, out of 1,000, so we got some.
Sounds interesting.
It does sound interesting, Kayla. Good observation. So this has clearly been broken into. Let's save again, because there could be a huge bandit fight out here for all we know. In fact, it's looking like that's going to be the case.
Then I pulled a gun on him and shot him right in the gut. That cheating good-for-nothing bastard got what he deserved.
Hey, who goes there?
More scavengers?
Boss, we got company.
So I see.
Hello, gents.
That's close enough, you two. We're not allowed to let any more archaeologists down there.
I think you mean archaeologist.
That's what I said.
It is not.
And who's telling you not to let anyone pass?
The people who are paying us.
It's the Empire, isn't it? We've seen their outposts on our way here.
So, what are you gonna do if we try to go down there?
Calm down, Jeremy. He's just asking.
All you need to know is they're paying us to make sure no one's snooping around.
Story choices. Moral choices lead to branches that shape your journey. They alter your character's belief and will impact your ending. Well, I don't bow down to bandits.
Looks like we're going to have a problem.
Be smart about it. Don't throw your life away over the Empire's payroll.
Hey, money is money.
Money is money.
And duty is duty. Go get 'em, boys.
Well,
There they are.
okay, let's start this out with her going W, and then that one. Then you go just like that. I don't like how you're moving out there, though. Good enough, though, I guess. Now we get it back to cover. Those guys are taking a beating from that lightning thing. You cue that one. One's dead. Only one guy left. Done. Anyone else alive?
Damn thugs. I'm glad we dealt with them. I wouldn't have wanted them causing trouble in our city.
I don't know. They were just trying to make some money. We could have bribed them to avoid bloodshed.
So they could cause even more problems? Nah. I
No
think we made
loot.
the right choice.
Well, now we need to get inside and make sure it's all secure in there.
Well, let's do it then. We're going into the temple entrance. Let's see what we can find in the depths of the temple. Looks like we leveled up. Press I, open the player menu, course, but I can't. Gotcha. So we get 3 attributes, which is not 5 attributes, which is kind of what I was hoping for, but skill power seems to be our bread and butter, so let's just continue along that path. Skill, we get branching skills. Okay, let's take a look at some of these. So we are an engineer, obviously. We have Shocking Ground, which we can upgrade to Frost Ground, or Charge Ground level 2, which increases the cost and also the damage, which could be really good. Alternatively, you can go Freezing Ground, which is less damage by quite a bit, but inflicts freeze, which is good too. I'm guessing there's split paths, so they're not, you can't have both. We also increase our Shocking Bolt damage to level 3 eventually, but what else we got? Mana Absorb. Each time you attack with a ranged weapon, you gain plus 0.2 mana regen for 5 seconds. This effect can stack. Pretty useful, actually. And we can get Mana Absorb level 3, of course. Gun Turret. Summons a gun turret. Costs 1 summon point. Stationary ranged unit. HP and damage scale with summoner skill power. Yes, I think so. Gun Turret level 2 summons it for 25 seconds. So what if we just go Gun Turret and Charge Ground level 2? We can't do any of our cool abilities yet, but I mean, this would increase its duration by 5 seconds, but it does have HP, so it might just die before the duration ends off anyways. Or we can get Mana Absorbed to make sure we always have mana coming in, which I think is actually a pretty good idea. Alright, we'll do that. Alright, one character is done. Next character, attributes again. We're going to just boost power for now. So we can get Fire Apprentice, summons an untargetable golem for 60 seconds that follows the summoner and takes 50% of the damage dealt to the summoner. Golem gains additional unit levels equal to the number of enemies with the elemental status. If in range, attacks the same target as the summoner, HP and damage will scale with summoner's power. Okay, let's grab that. What if we get Fire Apprentice 2? What does it do differently, other than it costs more? Unclear. Probably just gains extra damage and stuff. Her skills are different though. She gets plus mana for maximum mana. Every 20 seconds, weapon is overcharged and deals 105% damage. The next attack affects scales with skill power. Or we can get more Ice Bolt damage, but I don't think I'm going to go that route. I think I'm going to go Fire Apprentice, and I think I'm going to go Fire Apprentice 2, honestly. Let's get a really good golem going on. Alright, so now we have turrets and golems. We have some summons to stoke up some of our damage.
Sure.
And maybe help us survive. Let's see.
Gotcha.
I'm going to try and find a fight so I can do a fight with the golem and stuff. I just want to see what they do.
Let's get going.
We also have a hood and some basic armor to put on. Her basic leather chest is better than what we got. I'm gonna give her the hood, I think. And she's already got boots that are almost as good as these, except for those ones are slightly more armor class. Let's give her those. Does chest plate... Oh, it adds weight. But still, we can put a chest plate on. We don't have... What's our weight carrying capacity? Where is that? Where does one... Oh, it's right here. Duh. So we are medium encumbrance. The more weight we're carrying, the slower our attack speeds and mana regen are. Oh, interesting. So if I go this way, then he is still attacking quickly and burning up more mana so that we can shoot things more.
Sure.
I might switch to medium armor later for him, or even heavy, because we do have that mana regen per shot thing that we can get going.
Not?
We'll press the console.
Can't say I recognize this place. But the barrier still works, so maybe there's no cause for alarm.
Not so fast. There were supposed to be people down here, remember? Let's see. All secure, but it seems to have been tampered with.
And
Hey,
that's probably how they got in.
there's someone through here.
We need to get in there and make sure they don't activate the Guardian construct.
The what?
Construct? This is that ruin? Why didn't you say so? Open the barrier already.
I'm going as fast as I can, Mal.
Are they going to open the Guardian barrier thing?
Listen, you need to get out of here.
League reinforcements!
What? No, League.
No, we're...
Die!
Yeah, okay, well, it looks like we're in a fight.
Seriously, more?
There is quite a few people. Let's get a turret out. And let's get our summon out. And then we'll get our lightning thing going. Only 2 enemies, though. Kind of a weird path to put this on. And then, I guess, perk you. That guy. Oh, that guy died super fast.
Just a little walk.
The gun's pretty cool. So is the elemental. How long does the elemental last? 60 seconds. It's untargetable, so it has infinite life, I guess. Maybe AoEs can kill it, I'm not sure.
Let's get
That's
going.
a lot of things over there. Let's wait for our skills to come back off cooldown. We could easily do it. We just gotta lightning this whole path, and then we're pretty good to go. We'll get some summons going and let them take the brunt, but we gotta wait for this. 40-second cooldown on that thing. That's insane.
There they are.
What do you
And
propose?
you, new elemental. And then you, turret. And then run back.
Here I come.
Right away.
Why didn't that one take any damage? One of the turrets didn't take anything. We're gonna move.
On my way.
Didn't quite move out in time, that's okay. The barriers, I don't know what it's doing, but it's stopping us from
It's the key to victory.
killing it. Okay, well, sure.
Gotcha.
Reduces damage to nearby units by 50%. Okay,
Sounds interesting.
cool. So we stand there, we take less damage.
Let's
Got
get
it.
going.
There's a Healy thing here if we need it, but I think we're pretty okay for life at the moment. But what I think I'm going to do is call the video here. In the next video, we'll continue on through this temple, deal with more things. My throat's just a little bit sore today, so I think I'm going to call it for the night. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care.